Hello! This is Yahweasel, and this is the Stanley Parable. I have completed the game several times. It's hard to know what constitutes winning and what constitutes losing, but I have completed the game. We're gonna try the beeline for complacency technique again. I keep on thinking that I'm gonna be ultra compliant, and then I get distracted. It gives you all of these options to be compliant, and then it gives you so many options to not be compliant.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals. Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored. Would never again.
Time for ultra compliant Stanley again.
Human life, for he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I'm betting that's just end. Yes? That was too dramatic a blackout to not be.
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Nope. Apparently not.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself.
And now the garage door of space was opening.
Moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Like most of them, for example.
Workers gone. How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Good for Stanley.
His goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Oh, it took control. How dare you?
The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Well, we got the good ending. Okay, what am I missing? What haven't I found? Okay, one thing I want to check.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's see. The most obvious thing to my mind for me to check. Okay, I'm gonna go to the door on my left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley.
You're the one who told me to go to the door on my left, you lying narrator. Why are you so confused?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, following the left wall here, looking for an open door. Oh, look at the open door I found.
Following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Okay, here's something I want to try.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
Jumping down there is instant death. We've already determined that.
Else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
How about a brief detour?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Right about here.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I mean, I've already done your ending. Danger! Danger everywhere! I love that, and not a drop to drink. Okay. Hope I didn't miss anything in there. It's too late now. Well, this looks a bit familiar. Are these... Okay. Apparently this is employee number 2B3 and 2B4.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Well, if we're not going to be ultra-compliant, we may as well be ultra-uncompliant.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
I won't. Is it death?
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
But there are so many other diving boards.
Textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you.
Wall 128 by 128. Nice.
Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yes, this is what I wanted to see.
And they help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill tree?
Guns!
With me, you've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Guns!
Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
I would love to.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Nah, I liked this option.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Kinda sucked.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
Yep.
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge.
Apparently it's my place to judge. You've just decided.
I've compiled a new version, and to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
I'd love to. Worldwide leaderboard. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. 21.3% of players skipped the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue doors. Stanley 427. Good. I think this is the time to become ultra compliant. Oh, well, so much for that.
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
That was a huge improvement.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
I'd love to play it.
Lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
I wouldn't mind that at all.
Let me boot it up.
Does it have guns? I was hoping for guns. Nice!
The baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you...
So it's like an arcade game.
All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Now,
Be sure to keep notes on your...
if I had known this in advance, there is a 100% chance that I would set up a mouse macro, walk away for 4 hours, and see if anything happens. And in fact, if I could just make a note for future Yahweasel, I will definitely be doing that. And I'm sure that 1,000 other people have already done that, but I haven't seen their videos, so too bad, I don't care. And it's so easy to set up a mouse macro, so I'll just set up a mouse macro and I'll discover this myself. But for the time being, we're gonna let the baby burn, burn, burn.
Bastard.
Yep,
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
mainly despite you.
The latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, I sort of thought it might launch an actual different game installed on my system.
Well,
But
Stanley, is
nope,
this any better?
it's just gonna... I can't jump!
A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
Well, given that I can't jump, no.
From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here, no, here, and then...
Where's your avatar, man? Why isn't this the mobile version so I can auto-hop up on one high?
Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes,
Oh.
it's complete.
I was hoping to get in before he did that.
Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
I do feel pretty ashamed.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't
Yay, it's a tiny box.
perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh boy, let's go mining. For diamond everything.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nope. It's actually quite light down here. Lighter than I expected it to be.
Far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Well, we tried. I was really hoping it would have just launched some other game I had, but obviously that's not what it's doing. Hey! It is another game I have, though.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
That's because it's one of the best games ever made.
No way out. Listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious.
When does the portal appear?
This is...
The portal, there we go. That buzz sound is what I was waiting for. Give me a portal. Doesn't feel like giving me a portal, does it? Clicky clicky. Oh, he smashed the glass or something. He let me go. Okay, fine. Portal is going to be a lot harder without portals.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Stanley.
It's going to be a lot harder without portals or boxes.
Genius.
I believe this is Portal 1. I know the intro to Portal 2.
I think that's plenty. I really
Yeah, this is Portal 1.
to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
In Portal, you can just land. Well, we seem to be here now. We have made the game collapse under its own weight. I believe we have fallen to a death. Nope, we're fine. Oh, we're back here, but a little bit more Portal-styly now. Or at least Half-Life styly. Narrator, where have you gone? I don't want to narrate my own videos. It's quite dark. I feel like this is ultra dark for you. Can I turn up the brightness any? Turn up the field of vision. I cannot turn up the brightness any. Well, too bad for y'all. Oh, hello! I know this place! I'm trying to be ultra-compliant, I promise you! All I want to do is what you want to ask me to do! I go over here... Oh no! So much for compliance! Well, we're gonna have to continue being compliant next time. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, tell me what you like best on this or any other video on my channel to help me make compilations. Cheers from Yahweasel.